Namaste. Hello, my dear beautiful viewers. How are you all doing today? I welcome you all to your channel. This is your host Shivansh. Those who are new to my channel, thank you so very much for tuning in. I really appreciate that. Well, it is really good to see you all in my channel. After a long time, I have come back, and I'm looking forward to bring some good messages. All right, some positive energies, what you can expect. But until and unless I am really sure about what is going to happen collectively, I will go as per the download that is coming to me, Father. Alright, I'm feeling a really very anxious energy somehow. I don't know what this anxious is all about. It may be for some of you pertaining to a job situation, pertaining to a relationship dynamic, pertaining to a family dynamic. Alright, you are stuck in a situation which is making you a little anxious, a little concerned, or a worry. It may be pertaining to finances as well. Alright, and Father in heaven is asking you that there is nothing to worry. He is there, taking care of all your concerns, taking care of all your anxiousness. Alright, Father is asking you to stay focused in your mission, stay focused in what you truly want in life, stay focused in where you really want to reach. Like you set up some kind of an intention, right? I really need to do this, I need to reach here, I need to reach there, I need to do this. Then Father is asking that it will be done. All right, and you may be feeling like a little delayed, like kind of, okay, there is a little delay, little waiting game, little test of patience. It is only because Father wants to see how dedicated you are, how devoted you are, how generous you could be if God gives you this energy. Like, say for example, God gives you what you want, but God wants to also see at the same time how you are going to use this energy for the betterment of the society that you live in. You are asking for something big. That's what Father is saying. So I really don't know what you are asking, but Father is saying that you are asking for something big. So Father is saying that with big powers come big responsibilities. So if He gives you this power, if you give you this much of money, if you give you this, if He gives you this much of knowledge and wisdom, how you are going to use it in your day-to-day life, not only to enhance your life, at the same time to touch others' life also. Making sense? Good. So, okay. Father is asking you to read some scriptures. It's the time that some of you are asked by the universe to read Quran, Bible, Gita, or any Upanishads or Samhitams or Purans, okay, or read some new. Oh, okay. So He's asking you to do some research, gather some more information about new for you, which is new for you. All right, but the time has finally come that you need to now study about that, gather more information about that. Say for example, like all of a sudden out of nowhere, I am studying about Atlantis, I'm studying about Hermetic philosophy. All right, I'm studying about Egyptian culture background. Okay, out of nowhere I'm getting this call, and half of my time is spent in studying about all this. All right, so universe is asking you to study certain things, and if you study certain things, you will get that calling. And for some of you, I'm feeling like these informations are coming to you, in front of you, in some way, shape or form. All right, out of nowhere, probably when you scroll, you may end up watching something like about Oh, DNA awakening. Like, you don't know what is DNA awakening, but it is coming to you, every now and then you see it. So Father is asking you to see that video. All right, there is a message for you. There is something that you need to know, because right now the collective energy is like this, that the veil is very thinner. All right, so it's getting lifted as the moon is going to grow bigger in the sky. It will be more thinner and thinner and thinner, and you will be able to see through what it is. But if you are not prepared for what it is that is coming to you in the light for your understanding, if you don't have a backup plan to understand that, you will not be able to connect. Like, for example, say I'm talking about, there is a light code activation that is taking place in your system, in your body, in this 3D body, because this body is the temple of the divine. All right, this body is the temple of the divine. So whatever is happening in this system of yours, in your consciousness, in your subconsciousness, in your superconsciousness, and accordingly the actions that you are taking, Father is asking you that if you are not prepared with knowledges, it may take you by surprise. Like, you will not know what is happening in your life, and at the end of the day you will end up questioning your own existence, like, where the hell I am, what the hell is happening with me, and all blah 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 blah. All right, so Father is asking that, my child, if you don't want to experience anything like this, all right, then it is time that if something is popping in front of you by and by repeatedly, all right, and you are getting that call also, hey, you are looking into some Egyptian videos all of a sudden out of nowhere, you are looking into some tree of life or art of living, some kind of something about Kundalini or something about chakra, and all of a sudden these messages are coming towards you about Kabbalion, about Merkaba. If this kind of messages are coming towards you, then universe is asking you to please go and study about it, gather more information about it, so that when the veil will be lifted, when the curtain will be raised and the truth will be shown to you, you will be able to connect or interpret. You will not go crazy. All right, because right now Mercury is going to get retrograde. All right, and this retrograde Mercury will bring a lot of information, bring a lot of communication, lost touch that you have with somebody, all right, past returning, something that you felt has lost a long time back. It's coming. When these energies will come, it will come with some kind of a truth, some kind of revelation, some kind of epiphanies, and if you are not ready, then you will not be able to understand what exactly is taking place or what exactly is happening. And that's why Father is asking you to be when you scroll through YouTube or social media or in WhatsApp or Facebook or any message that randomly comes, all right, you are asked by the universe to check it. Like, for example, all of a sudden, a month back, out of nowhere, I started to get some videos about nomadic, about hermetic philosophy, about emerald tablet, about Egyptian, Merkaba, Kabbalion. I was like, Father, these are so heavy names, like, I don't know. But when I was like, it was a 3 hours class, and I was like, I was going through the information, and I was like, damn, man, this is what I have experienced in the last 6-7 months. All right, so this is what was happening with me. Okay, so this is called Kabbalion. This is called hermetic philosophy. Wow, are you getting me? This is how I also came to know about some new studies. I have done some new discoveries, all right, in my own life that is available. There is a saying, as you continue to vibrate in that energy, this kind of energy will automatically get radiate towards you. It will come towards you because it is your inner projection. So inside, I am absolutely in a complete alignment of my Ida, Pingla, Sushmana, my chakra system, my Kundalini system. Everything is in the most high frequency. All right, I mean, when I close my eyes, I see snake standing and walking, all right? It's not scrolling anymore. If there is a saying in spirituality, the day you will see a snake can actually stand like this to its own height, know that your Kundalini has already taken its own peak of rising, all right? So I started to see one black snake, one white snake, all right, together, intertwined. It's standing, and I can see from my back, they radiate some kind of a light. They just intertwine like this, and they open their hood, and I'm like taken by surprise. My body is started to shake like this, all right? I can feel their tails doing like this in my root chakra, and I can feel all the vibrations in my body. So universe is all about vibration, my dear. There is nothing that is still, all right? Everything is in vibration. Everything is moving 24/7. Every second of our life, everything is moving. For example, you may be sitting still in meditation like this, but at the end, you are breathing, right? When you do this breathing also, there is a vibration in your body. That means you are not still actually. You are breathing. Through this breathing exercises, the pranayams that you do, you actually balance your chakra system, you balance your Kundalini system, you balance your three nadis of the Ida and the Pingla and the Sushmana nadis. And when you do this alignment within yourself, you feel that vibration in your stillness, like you're breathing, and you can feel there is this going, this imagination is there. You can feel it's going up. That means you will know there is a rise of Kundalini, because at this point in time, it's a rise of Kundalini, all right? Until unless this Kundalini energy rise within us, we will not come in our full consciousness of what we should be doing as a human, what not. And with big powers come big responsibilities. So if God is getting ready to give you big powers, He's getting ready to give you big powers because you have some big responsibilities to accomplish. That means, let's say for example, you are asking for a lot of wealth. God is willing to give you that wealth, but much before that wealth comes to you, He will give you this knowledge and wisdom that if this money comes, okay, you are going to use this money this way, all right? You are not just a person, oh, give me money, I will buy a luxurious car, I'll make a wonderful home and this and that. No, you really want to render your service to less privileged one, all right? When your intentions are like that and you are going ahead and putting those actions, putting those efforts, that's when magic happens. Magic happens to only those who are capable enough to handle the magic within them. Ask yourself, if God gives you today, really, genuinely ask yourself, my dear beautiful soul tribe, that if God gives you today ample amount of money, what exactly you want to do with that money? If God gives you a wonderful soulmate kind of a partner, what exactly you would like to do, with this relationship for the mankind? Because every relationship that we have or we share or we come in alignment in the 3D, everything has a purpose, all right? If God gives you a soulmate, partner, kind of a person in your life, God wants to see. It's not about just love, dying, beautiful sex and this and that. No, it is all about like, okay, you know what you are supposed to do, okay, with each other, together in harmony, together in peace, contentment. As a teammate, you are doing something for others, all right? So this is what Father is saying, that the time has finally come, get some higher knowledge and wisdom about how the spirit works, how the spirit world works, how the divine works. Because trust me, I have taken 6 or 7 years of my spiritual awakening journey of the dark night of the soul. Today, when I have come to this point and sitting in front of you all after a break of 2 months almost, when I did not come, I understood one thing. There is no up where God can be seen, all right? God is known by your actions. If I do good karma, I can consider myself as divine, all right? If I have good thoughts, good intentions, good motive, my actions are even proving that with my intentions, with my thoughts. I myself can consider as a divine. I don't have to shout out to the universe that I am the God, all right? No, because God does not say that I am God, all right? It is the karmas at the end that tells us that we are God like, all right? So nobody is asking you to be God. You can just try to be God-like. You can imitate God. Like, for example, I am a follower of Lord Shivaya, right? So I always imitated him. You know, I imitated his Bola side also, the knife side. I have also followed his Rudra side, and I am like, now I know how to be knife, like, okay, and I know now how to be Rudra at the same time, all right? And this is who I am. I am not looking for anybody's approval, likes or dislikes. At the end, I know what I am doing in the eyes of my Father in heaven. I'm justifying my work. Somebody liking me, does not like me, really makes no difference to my existence. Nothing can really trigger me. You know, this is what I'm trying to tell you, that wherever I am today, trust me, you guys are going to be there within no time. Okay, for some, you are already there, and these messages are just coming to you as a validation. For some, you will have to be here wherever I am today. You know, after having a one-on-one with the divine, knowing of your existence, knowing of your karmas. It is a time of dharma and karma. Oh, okay. It is a time of dharma and karma. When you know your dharma, all right, your karma will automatically be in sync, all right? It will be automatically will be in sync with the universe, all right? So this universe calling for you, sync with the universe, all right? So I am feeling good that I don't know. These names were 3 of my channel: Metamorphosis, Universe Calling, and Sync with the Universe. Such beautifully the names were kept, and that was not my thinking for sure, because I was not developed enough 2.5 years back or 3 years back when I opened my YouTube channel, all right, to even understand. It was all done by the spirit. When I look back in time, I feel that I were absolutely possessed by my spirit, and I was given a ride of the universe. I have taken a ride of the universe, and finally I have come out of that portal where I was stuck for about 6-7 years, and coming to this energy of knowing that, you know, I can be good and I can be dark, and I can be good and ugly at the same time, depending on the outside situation where I need to project my energy as the ox of the hour. I cannot be naive or good all the time when I am seeing that, you know, like there is a call in Hindi, लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते, you know. So sometimes I have to show my Rudra energy as well, all right? So this is what I'm trying to tell you, my dear, that the time has finally come, that the veil is very thinner, as it is going to get lifted out. You will have to know what truly belongs to you, rightfully yours, what you truly deserve, and go for it without any second thought what will happen, without any second guessing like whether I should be doing or not, all right? No, don't do that. And the universe is asking you to please take shower, even if it is cold. Take hot shower, warm shower, but take shower, all right? Because shower is going to detox you. Okay, so you are asked by the universe to connect to water, even though I know it's very cold. Even I go crazy, but I am like, you know, the moment I get up from my bed, I'm like, tie everything, blanket and all, and I go and take a shower, all right? And then I do meditation, and once it's done, it's done. I mean, I feel good, all right? But yeah, before, I mean, sometimes it just comes that, oh, it's so cold, man, I don't want to take shower, but there is this calling that no, you know, in the how you call this, during the winter season, all right, and especially right at this point in time, from between 24th till 14th of January, the time is like this, that the veil is very thinner. At this point in time, the dark energies and the light energies become very, very powerful, all right? So you will not even understand, you know, the energies will come to you rushing in such a way that you will not understand to even go with this or go with that, follow this or follow that. So if you are not calm and connected here, all right, you may end up making some decisions, making some choices for which you might regret later. Yeah. So Father is saying that there is no rush. There is no rush that you will have to like kind of, I have to, rush in. I have to go and take action. I have to do this and I have to do that. No, no, no. You have no flight to catch. You have no train to catch. You can slowly and steadily walk on the path. You don't have to rush in to make any decisions. It's all about like, this is what you want to do and you have to adhere by that. All right. That's what I'm saying. And some of you are like kind of feeling that, you are not cared, loved or protected. Universe is asking you to trust, my dear. All right. Trust, trust the process. You are adored. You are loved. You are, your presence count. All right. Your existence count. You deserve love. You are the chosen one for the unconditional love, all right, for all the kindness and mercy of the divine, for all his grace, all right. But you also have to come in that energy of being a little forgiving for yourself, little kind and generous for yourself. Don't beat yourself up of whatever has happened and I am reaching nowhere. But trust me, within the next few months, few weeks time, things will absolutely change. Only acts of the hour is let go of any fear, doubts, insecurities or anxiousness. Remain positive in whatever choices you make and believe that universe has your back and he will find a way out to make sure that you get the fruit of your labor. You can harvest your the efforts that you have put, like kind of, for example, you want to leave every moment. Yeah, that moment will also come where you will be leaving every moment. Work will be fun for you. You want to laugh like a free spirit. You will be able to laugh and like a free spirit, all right, like kind of go. And you want to love beyond word, beyond any expression, beyond any emotion, like this kind of love that you cannot explain or express. It will all happen, all right. It will all happen. The only acts of the hour is remain positive, trust, gather more information, keep yourself up to date. Yeah, Father is saying keep yourself up to date. The time has finally come that when the veil will be lifted, a year from now, major changes are going to take place. That's what I'm feeling for you. A year from now, major changes will take place. Meditation is the answer. All right, meditation brings all your answers. Okay, so universe is asking you to meditate, my dear. Meditate as much as you can. Give more time. If you are feeling a little lonely right now, little isolated right now, it is because universe don't want to bring anybody to interfere with your energy system while you are processing through those energies of your body system. All right, so if you are feeling lately a little lethargy, or you want to sleep more, or you want to, you have to understand, it's not like because of the weather you may feel lazy and that's why you are sleeping. But some of you are going through this process, activation process. Light code activation is taking place in our body right now, because I told you this is the temple of the divine. All right, you cannot find somewhere divine up there. All right, so divine can stay here only in this is the temple, this is the church. All right, as you clean your mind, clean your consciousness, clean your subconscious mind, reach to your superconscious mind, that's when divine you create a space in your heart space, in your mind space, in your chit. All right, in your higher consciousness, you create a space for the divine to come and reside and navigate your life, take charge of your life, make your life feel great, larger than life, make it feel like blissful. If you want all these energies to come pouring in towards you, for that matter of fact, you have to trust the process. First of all, you stay positive all the time. Let go of things that does not serve you, like kind of anxiousness, dilemma, concerns, worries, and fear, insecurities, doubts, and whatnot. Let go of all this and believe that universe has your back, and he will do whatever is necessary for you, or what is rightfully yours he will be able to bring. First of all, you'll have to work in the energy of creating this body of yours, a temple for the divine to reside. All right, a temple for the divine to breathe in. Trust me, my dear. Have you ever thought about it? How this breathing is a natural process for you. Nobody commands you to take breathing, right? Have you ever thought how you can move your hands, how I'm talking, how I'm blinking my eyes, how I'm breathing? There has to be something, right, that is taking charge of every individual. This is not something happening from up there. There is a remote and God is trying to navigate your life. No, it is all here, my dear. That's why there is a saying in spirituality, go within. When you go within, you talk to the divine, and you get that remote in your hand, and automatically you will be able to navigate your life and reach to a point in your life where you can see that, yeah, this was a truly blessing in disguise. All right. When you will look back, you will feel proud of yourself that you did not give up. For that matter of fact, you will have to have ample amount of information, ample amount of knowledge, ample amount of understanding of your own existence, of who you are, gathering more information and knowledge, the right knowledge. All right, give the right knowledge to your, choose. Your pick and choose needs to be in that energy of who you are as a spirit. Then only you will be able to understand your spiritual gifts. Then only you'll be able to have that spiritual understanding of who you are, and then only you will be able to take certain necessary actions about your own life. All right, and nobody will be interfering in your life, and that's the reason probably you are at this point in time a little isolated, little alone, don't want to meet anybody. It's because you are you're going through that process of own activation, your DNA activation, DNA awakening, light code activation is taking place depending on the spiritual journey and the spiritual growth you are in. All right, so be grateful to God. Be grateful, show your grace and gratitude for every little thing that you have, and say thank you to the divine, that thank you, Father, that I have this, thank you, Father, that I have that. It may not be sufficient for you, it may not be enough for you, but still you are choosing to say, I still have enough, Father. All right, and accordingly you continue to do. Some of you are asked by the universe to do some donations at this point in time, and donations like, you are buying shoes for somebody, or giving out some, if you have shoes and you are not wearing, you can give it out. All right, and you will get a lot of blessings. Okay, you can cook a meal and give it to somebody. All right, because of the current planetary transits, if you want something from the divine, which is like soulful, high dimensional, first of all, God will also test your empathy, test your compassion, how gracious you are, how graceful you are, how kind and how generous you are to give it to others. Okay, if you are not ready to share, not ready to open up and give, then divine knows that there's no point giving you anything, because you are miser, you don't want to share. All right, so this is what I'm trying to tell you, because every breath of yours right now, my dear beautiful viewers, is a testing time, is really a testing time of your patience, of your intelligence, of your IQ, of who you are as an individual. All right, and how far you can go, how far you can touch life. Okay, so meditation will bring a lot of answers to you, a lot of clarity to you, and accordingly, when information comes to you, go through it. Even if you understand or you don't understand, even if you are not able to connect At least be happy that you are learning something new today, about your own background. You don't know, probably in one of your lifetime you were born as an Atlantis. In your past life, probably you were born as an Egyptian. All right, you never know. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know your background in your consciousness, right? Until unless you have done like kind of past life regression like I did. Okay, so if you are not sure of this and any information are coming towards you, this is a call from the universe that, you know what, I'm bringing this information towards you. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you are getting a lot of spirit messages, this kind of messages, or this kind of videos are coming towards you. It's because you are vibrating in that energy, and this is the time that you need to get this information. So I'm telling you, my dear, now be very watchful about it. Whatever is your energy, the same information will be coming in and popping in front of you. All right, you cannot discount that. You will be like, wow, out of nowhere this kind of messages are coming. All right, I have been neglecting, now it's high time that I have to check that. Okay, or you are already doing that. That's a good sign. Even if it is a tarot card reading, even if it is a psychic messages like me, or even if it is out of nowhere a video pops up and you are asked by the universe to get through this information, there is a reason behind it. Without even questioning this, what the hell is going to help me in if I study about this? You don't know. All right, so don't try to judge the book by its cover. That's what Father is saying. The time has finally come that everything happens for a reason. Everything is happening around us for a reason. And universe is asking you, the more you panic, the more you fear, it will haunt you like to your grave. All right, so you need to be bold, fierce and courageous, and continue to gather information, continue to give yourself that soul nourishment, give yourself that food for that mind, for your body. Rest and recuperate, retreat yourself, take shower, connect with water. All right, drink a lot of water, and you will feel really, really like kind of balance, in order, in sync with the universe. All right, that's how you are going to feel. Okay, this is your calling from the universe. All right, so I hope this messages has helped you in some way, shape or form. Until we meet again, I'm sending across much love and light to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Stay blessed and in peace. Bye bye.